Hello guys, this is my 2006 RSX base model, and today I want to talk to you guys about short ram intakes. And what I have done, I bought a bestcarpart short ram intake, which I had to send back because when I was inspecting it, I noticed here where this hole's cut out, and also down here had a bunch of metal shavings in it, and this one had a metal chunk that was still attached inside that I could not get out. So needless to say, I sent that back, and then I decided to try out a DCSports short ram intake. Now I did some research on short rams versus cold air, and I decided to do a short ram just because I don't like to go into my fender or deep in my engine compartment to change out my filter or clean it. Now I'm not going for huge power. Like I said, this is a base model RSX. I was more going for convenience. However, when I was researching horsepower gains or losses with a short ram, I concluded that you do gain a little bit of horsepower with a short ram intake if your engine compartment temperature doesn't get too high. If you were idling in traffic for a long period of time on a hot day, sure, you're going to lose some horsepower. However, I live up in Canada, temperatures don't get too hot, and I don't spend a long time sitting in traffic. Also, if you can see down here, there's a big open area in the wheel well, and so that's going to draw in some cold air. It would have been nice if where the filter sits is a little bit closer to that side rather than the exhaust side, but that's okay. Let's see what else I can tell you. When installing the DCSports, I did notice that there's no mounting hardware down over by the filter, which initially this was a little bit loose because they give you a cheap silicone hose here. So what I did is I replaced this just for a couple dollars, down at my auto parts store, and purchased fuel rated hose, which is a lot stiffer, and I just tightened it with some hose clamps, and it actually tightened things up quite a lot. The other issue with this DCSports short ram, which I read reviews on it saying that it doesn't install real well. And the reason being is, if you can look at this mounting bracket here, it seems as though the manufacturer welded it too close to the front of the car, and it should have been a little bit further back. So what I have done, where these two fingers are, I bent them just slightly with some pliers. It was a little bit difficult, and I also drilled a little opening here where the bolt and the nut sits, just to have it sit a little bit closer towards the back of the car. Also, another thing you want to make sure is this boot, you want to have it sitting nice and straight into the throttle body area. And if I didn't modify this piece here, then this boot would actually be set askew a little bit, so the air coming in wouldn't go directly into the throttle body, it would be off askew a little bit. I didn't like that, so I did have to modify it just slightly. But overall, I'm happy with it. It looks good. I like how the color matches the color of the valve cover. The filter looks like good quality. It is a oilless filter, easy to clean, and that's about it. Thanks for watching.